Our next presentation is entitled, Be Stirred, Not Shaken, Why Parents Should Educate Teens in Alcohol Use. Please welcome Lance Lott.
Raul Malacar was 18 years old when he decided to drive under the influence of alcohol. This resulted in his car sticking out of an apartment building and the displacement of 16 residents. The room that he had crashed into belonged to a resident who was sleeping at the time. This resident was surprised to find themselves pinned underneath Malacar's vehicle. Luckily, there were no major injuries, and everyone is okay now. But you have to ask, why did this happen? Why did we have to worry about these residents to begin with? If we had stricter drinking laws, or if we got rid of alcohol altogether, would this still have happened? Now, alcohol, it is illegal to purchase it at the age of 21, and it is illegal to drink it in a public or private location at the age of 18. However, parents should educate their teenagers how to drink responsibly. This should be done for the health benefits, the opportunity to better understand a potentially dangerous substance, and because it is a parent's responsibility to make sure that their children are prepared to face potentially dangerous things out there in the world. Now, alcohol is a good thing. I know it's kind of hilarious to hear that from a teenager, but it is a good thing. And like many good things, it can be dangerous when used incorrectly. When used incorrectly, alcohol could destroy or ruin lives. Alcohol typically does this through drunk driving, through physical or mental damage, and abuse. Now, the people who use alcohol incorrectly and those who interact with these sorts of alcohol users are the victims of these mediums. But it doesn't have to be this way. If we took up the torch of knowledge, and if we explored the area of alcohol and shared our findings to the next generation, then we could all live healthier, better, and longer lives. Now, the question is, why don't we just train them to avoid alcohol altogether? This is the thought process that has led us to the laws that we have today. And I'm not saying that these are bad laws, but we still have issues with drunk driving, and we still have issues with underage drinking. We also still have people buying alcohol from minors. And if you look back all the way at Prohibition, getting rid of alcohol completely solved nothing. It just made things worse. So, what do we do about it? Well, there are people who are trying to solve the problem by making stricter laws and trying to enforce these laws, trying to bring back Prohibition. Now, these people and organizations, they claim that they are doing it because they love and care about the welfare of the citizens of this country. And I agree with this. And this is why they are fighting to destroy alcohol. This part I do not agree with. Because if you read their articles, their approaches and their reasons, they are attacking drunk driving, and they are attacking underage drinking and heavy drinking. These problems are rooted in stupidity, they're rooted in rebellion, and they're rooted in ignorance. So these are the problems that we should be attacking instead of the main problems that are above that, these root problems. So how do we do this? To that, I say parents need to introduce alcohol to their teenagers at the age of 16 so that they can learn how to use it responsibly, instead of having someone else's kid teach them how to drink alcohol in college or even in high school. Now, greater acceptance of alcohol and the greater stigma that would surround it would help prevent teenagers from taking up alcohol as early as the age of 12, which sadly is when many children are introduced to alcohol for the first time. 16 would be a good age to introduce alcohol because 16 is a good age to introduce alcohol because at this point, the brain has already been developed for a whole year where it can be introduced to alcohol without it taking damage. 16 is also the age when many other major responsibilities are introduced to our teenagers, such as driving. Now, parents, if you would let your child learn how to drive at the age of 16, you should let them learn how to drink at the age of 16. We are always told about the dangers of alcohol, the dangers of vehicles, especially when put together. But as teenagers, when we go through driving school, we are not taught how to deal with these dangers other than just say no to alcohol. So with our ignorance, it should be the parents' responsibility to learn how to use alcohol responsibly so that us, the children, can be safe and have fun and be prepared for the rest of our lives because alcohol is not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, in short, alcohol is a good thing. It is meant to be enjoyed. But like sin and evil have done to so many things in this world, it has been corrupted and made to be bad and dangerous. So, it should be the parents' responsibility to learn how to use it responsibly so that our children know what it means to drink responsibly. Thank you.